Horns up, good morning, and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbangers Kitchen. I have completed 3 whole weeks on keto and I've lost a total of 9 pounds or 4.1 kilos. Alright, guys, so as promised, here I am to check in with you on my Monday update vlogs. And I weighed myself this morning and I was 70.9 kilograms, which means in the 3 weeks that I have done keto, I've lost a total of 4.1 kilos, which is 9 pounds approximately. So I can say the progress has been good. Now let me quickly give you a recap of the previous weeks. On the first week itself that I started keto, I lost 2.8 kilograms. So I was 75 kilos when I started. I dropped down to 72.2 kilos in the first week itself. As I mentioned before, that's probably all just water weight coming off me and me getting back into keto. The following week, I only lost 0.2 kilograms, which was not much. And as I mentioned in the video, I was a bit indisciplined. I wasn't calculating macros and I was also eating a fair amount and just in general, whatever. It was a whatever week, So I also had alcohol that week. So that could have been a hindrance to the weight loss. And I only lost like 0.2 kilos and I went from 72.2 to 72 kilos. And over the course of this week, I had a fairly good week. I did not log my macros. However, I did make some changes. And the main one being the exercise and the intermittent fasting. So as you may have been following, I've been doing 16-hour intermittent fasting, which I was a bit, indisciplined with on the second week. But this week I was on point with my intermittent fasting game. In fact, I upped my intermittent fasting game. How did I do that? So I also used to only work out 3 times a week, 4 actually, the first 2 weeks. Now this week, as you know, I started the Barbarian Bodies paid program, which was 5 days of working out. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All 5 days I worked out. And what I did was I shifted my workout to like noon, post noon. So I was actually working out at around 1 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. So when I was done with my workout, I was not hungry at all. So I ended up eating most of my meals around 3 or 3:30 p.m. in the evening, making it a 17 or sometimes even an 18-hour fast. So my intermittent fasting was totally up. And that obviously I have a feeling does help. Then 5 workouts in the week every single day and killer workouts, mind you. And not just that, I also did an extra workout on Wednesday, an arm workout, like a bicep and a tricep workout. So that makes 6 workouts. And I got an extra round of cardio last night. So a half an hour furious paced walk. Yep. And the reason I had to do the walk last night was because of this festival that happens in India called the Ganesh festival, where all the roads are blocked and people dance on the streets and take their idols and immerse it into the ocean. I am not going to say anything more than that because all of you know how much I hate religion and I absolutely do not want to get into a rant about it. But the reason I even ventured outside of my house last night was because there was a gig and some of my friends were playing, their band was playing. So I know how much you guys like to look into my life. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some footage from the gig and some footage from the festival because I had to walk back home. I literally couldn't get an auto rickshaw or any transport because after a certain point the road is just jammed with idols and there are people, you'll see it. Anyway, let me first show you a little bit of the footage from a metal concert in India. The kind of stuff I listen to, and then I'll show you some of the festival footage. Like I said, I don't want to offend anyone. I'm just not going to say anything about the festival. Experience it and I'll catch you after the footage.
Is that running? Holy shit!
बेच गए कहाँ है
Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that footage. Definitely unique for a lot of you who don't live in India. I'm sure that was something that, it was a sight to behold, I guess. But anyway, now there are a few things I want to talk to you about before I conclude this video. So one of the things is a comparison to the last time I did keto. As I mentioned, the last time I did keto, I did only intermittent fasting and keto. There was no exercise involved, and in the first month itself, I lost 4 kilos. This time, as you can see, with the additional exercise and pushing myself a little more on the intermittent fasting, I have lost that same amount of weight in just 3 weeks. So it's a definite sort of like a thumbs up that if you push yourself with exercise and intermittent fasting, it is more effective, I think. Of course, only time will tell. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there, that there is this sort of difference in the way I was losing weight, or the amount of weight that I lost, because I started at the exact same point. And finally, before I conclude this video, 3 things that I want to sort of say once again. I've said these before, but I feel like people need to hear this. The first one is, keto is not a magic pill. I think so many people come into keto with this mindset that I'm going to start keto and my body is just going to drop fat, like the fat's going to melt out of my body and I'm going to be like ripped. No, guys, keto takes, honestly, as much work as any other diet. It takes a lot of discipline, it takes commitment, and it takes resolve and willpower. Yeah, and you can say whatever you want. Yes, keto does have benefits as compared to other diets. I'm not even going to get into that because you guys know what the benefits are. There are many health benefits for people who are suffering from diabetes, for people who have autoimmune diseases, for people who have joint pains, this, that. I'm just saying, no matter what, keto is not magic. Yeah, so let's not get into keto with the mindset that magic is going to happen. The second thing is, keto is not a race. I constantly get messages from people saying, hey, how much will I lose in 1 week? Hey, how much will I lose in 1 month? Hey, I've got 40 kilos to lose. Can I lose it in 3 weeks? Guys, weight loss is never going to be a fast process. Yes, for some people who may be morbidly obese, who are huge in and who have a lot of weight to lose, for them maybe there is a surge in weight loss right in the start, but losing weight goes against the natural survival instinct of your body, and it is not going to be easy. It is going to be a fight, whether it is pushing your body through exercise or eating a calorie deficit, any sort of technique that you use to lose weight, your body is going to give you a hard time, and it is going to take some serious effort on your part to make it happen. And finally, stop comparing yourself to other people. So many people will message, hey, my friend lost 5 kilos, I only lost 1. Why? Hey, I lost only 0.2 kilos this week, but that guy lost 3 kilos. Why? Guys, your body is unique to you. Your body is not somebody else's body. Therefore, the same results will not apply. You can do the exact same thing as someone else, but your body will react differently. You could follow the exact same thing I am doing, and some of you may have the exact same results, but some of you will have better results. Some might have worse results. But at the end of the day, you got to realize that your body is going to work how it wants to work, and the best thing you can do is be disciplined and stay the course. That is the only thing you can do. So I wish you all the best in your keto journey, and remember guys, effort yields results. Oh yes, and I have one more thing to say before I end this video, so that makes it 4 things I wanted to tell you. If the first question you send me when you are thinking of starting keto, or when you have just started keto, if the question you send me is, when can I cheat? Guys, you've already lost the battle. If the first thought that comes into your head when you're starting any diet, forget keto, any diet, if the first thought in your head is, when can I cheat? Stop it. Don't do it. You're just not meant for it, And like that mindset, I have to give full credit to Thomas DeLauer for this. Watch his video about the cheating mindset. So if you step into something with the whole thing that, oh man, this is a punishment, and when can I get my reward for being good and eating all this rubbish, or this painful to eat food. And the funny thing is, with keto, that's not the case. You're not being punished and made to eat boiled broccoli and chicken breast. You're not being forced to eat like bland, tasteless food. On keto, you can eat a pizza on Monday, a burger on Tuesday, a curry on Wednesday, a kebab on Thursday, and you can have a keto pasta on Friday. So there's no reason for you to even consider cheating. Yes, okay, you're not getting to eat your bread and rice and whatever, but you're here for a reason, and you cannot come in with the mindset that when can I cheat. So that's the last and final thing that I want to lecture you guys about. I know I might sound like a school teacher or a headmaster or something like that, but man, if you want to get in shape, you got to not have sour grapes. Anyway, that made no sense, and as usual, I am done with my jibber jabber. So I will see you guys on Wednesday for a brand new recipe video. And if you missed my post, I'm going to be using my meat noodle recipe for that. So if you click here, you can watch my meat noodle recipe. And on Wednesday, we're going to make a dish using those meat noodles. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. I will see you on the next episode of Headbanger's Kitchen. Cheers and keep ketoing.